Sees my Afrocentric home decor and style channel. This is Lisa Marie. So I wanted to show y'all the newest addition to the kitchen, and I'm seeing if how I feel about it. I absolutely love it. I mean, I love the rug and the whole bit. Let me see. I was looking for the tag. I know you're not on yet. Yes. So it says it's made in Cote d'Ivoire. Let me see if that's right. Well, it says Afri Plastic. I know, I got plastic. Japan Technology, but made in Cote d'Ivoire. So it's called Camel Natis. So now let me tell you about these. You see these everywhere in Ghana, everywhere in Accra, and they actually are used for the ladies. Hey, Naturally Clever. They're used for the ladies to take a nap. Or the men, everybody, I'm sorry, the kids, people take a nap on these. So these are so strictly, and I mean a nap anywhere, outside, it don't even really matter. A nap is in yeah, they take naps. And I love them, and I just wanted one. I wanted one, and I remember I told you that I thought that the kitchen floor needed something to make it warmer at the same time. So this piece, of course, I mean, it fits pretty perfectly. So either I was just gonna go for a mat that's here or this long one. The thing is, so let me just tell you, but there's some things. Oh, good, Maya. There's some things I like it, but I don't know if I want it in this. I mean, if it's the only place that I had it for in this space. Like I think it's pretty, but I don't. And I, of course, the kitchen. Oh my God, the kitchen. Like I'm in love with my kitchen. Like in love with it. But now I'm trying to think if I like the blank floor better. If I like the blank floor better, or do I like this on it? I mean, it definitely, you see, I got the green and the yellow, so like it goes. But there's a couple of things I'm gonna do. I love this. It's gorgeous. It's space filling, but it doesn't need to be this big. I think I'm gonna get, this one is the recycling one, and I love it. I think I'm gonna get a smaller one for that one. Yeah, exactly. I think this thing makes it look too big, too small. I know, it's so pretty. Yes. Yeah, I do. I think that this doesn't, it made it look small. That's exactly what I was thinking, Maya. I said, nice idea, the whole bit, but it just makes it look smaller. And that's the real. Now they got smaller ones. I can get another one because this is the largest one. They have a medium and then they have a small. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna get is because what I really started out to go get was just something for here, just in front of the sink, because that yeah, the water comes, just different reasons why you need a rug in front of the sink. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm not gonna do this. Yes, yeah, that's what I came to buy, and then I saw this and got really excited. It was just like, no, I want this, but no, it's not. I feel crowded in my own kitchen. So let's talk. So we can talk about what you don't want to do. Yeah, I feel crowded in my own kitchen. When I come to my kitchen is everything to me. Like when I say I love my kitchen, like I love this kitchen. This kitchen makes me happy and bright and refreshed and joyful. What I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna roll it up in a corner and literally it would work for yoga actually, and I do need a mat, so that's a good idea. It would work for yoga. Now let me go look in this room because that's the thing, because it would work for the yoga. It's way more of a mat, and I like that it can go in the corner and still look cute. I gotta see if it fits in here. So let me see if it fits in here because it can just go right over the rug. If it fits, I would use it for yoga. I would love it because the other mat I just put the towel over that one too. So I'm just come on. We're gonna go see right now if it fits. And then I got some other stuff to show you in here. Oh my God, more stuff. I know. I'm into the health. I'm into the health and the healing. So yes, I think that. But this is the other thing I laughed at because I tell you, the Ghanaians are very much used to this idea of sleeping on the floor anywhere. Taking naps. And I said, well, if Kwame, when he liked to come, sometimes he'll just come and we'd be talking, he'll just go lay on the floor. Now he can actually lay on the mat, because that's what the mat is for. So I thought, anytime a Ghanaian come over, they going to love this. It's going to be right up their alley. Oh, lay on the floor. Well, it depends. Unless you're bougie and you don't even want to speak, you don't even want to speak your language. That's a whole nother story. East Legon. I have decided that I don't like East Legon, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, see, it even looks like a yoga mat, which I love. So I love the idea, and I bought it for 35 CDs. But of course, I bought it from, I was funny, I bought it from Faustina, so what I'm going to do, give it back to Faustina? Oh yeah, the market people, and that's where they sell them at the markets too. So let's see if this will go down on the floor. I mean, I know it will, but how much? Yeah, it'll work. Sorry, I'm gonna show it. It's on the wrong end, but it's the perfect yoga mat. Now, see, it actually looks better in here if it's another color. And I thought about that because in my mind, I said, you know what? I said, if it doesn't work, now, y'all, keep in mind, this is the right side. I did say to myself, if it doesn't work, I can definitely use it in another room. But I'm using it for the yoga mat because you're right, it looks yoga mat-ish. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's perfect for the yoga mat. I just found a yoga mat. Thank you so much, Maya. I love it for that. It's beautiful. And, you know, again, it really is beautiful. I mean, it could go in a hallway, too, but the color was specifically made. Oh, yeah, they sleep at the shops here, but let me just explain to you when I say they sleep everywhere. They sleep at the shop, and they might do this in Asia, too, but they sleep at the shop, but they sleep anywhere. Okay, so you're walking down the street, and it's a sidewalk. I'm talking about just a sidewalk. And you might think they homeless. They're not homeless. This is people taking a nap. I've seen people with ties laid out and under a tree taking a nap. It's the most amazing thing I ever seen. But, you know, I always see and I always go, you know what? This is kind of smart. If we, like I said, was tired and took a nap when we got tired, it would, but Kwame said, oh, no, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it. I said, Kwame, really? Because everybody's doing it. He's like, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it. I couldn't sleep well, no, anywhere. I can't show pictures because that just would be so rude. But I promise you, I'm not exaggerating to you, everywhere, anywhere. To the point I'd be looking at me like, is that a homeless person? Be like, oh, no, it's a regular person taking a nap. Like, it's almost like you walk somewhere and then you just got tired and you literally go to sleep in the moment that can you imagine that? Like, that's why they kinder. I think so. So yeah, that's my yoga mat. I have bought a yoga mat. There it is. Everybody sees it. Thank you, Maya. That's what that is. So let me show you what I'm really excited about. That's what I said. I said to Quanta, I said, my gosh, Americans need to take a nap. We need to learn from y'all. Y'all is doing it. Like for real. Like that's why they tired now. They not tired later. Like why would they wait to go home? They might not be getting home for hours. It's beautiful. It's priceless. All right, y'all. I bought yet another one. This is the last one because I ain't got no more room for any more. And then I also bought some stuff. So I found this other health food store. I Googled this health food store. And this health food store is called Rainforest. Undiluted forest, rainforest, that's what it's called. Rainforest, but that's smart to take a 2-hour nap. I would love to do that. It's called Rainforest, and it's a nice store. And it was very small. Kwame was like, it looked bigger. They lied. It looked bigger on the Google. I said, well, you know what? I knew it was small, but they have little stuff, and I'll tell you the pros about the health food stores here, or what I like about them and what I don't like about them, and this is the only thing. So after I went to the health food store, the Malcolm, where I get these spice jar racks from, it wasn't too far. It was like walking distance, so we walked. So I came because they said that they had spirulina powder. And I got the spirulina powder. It came into, and that's the thing with this one. And then Kwame tried to fix it. He done made it worse. Let me leave Kwame alone. But it came in, and I hope you can see it. It came in a container, like a spice jar, sprinkled it out. But I just put it in my beautiful, amazing, lovely, and I love this. This one of all the sets, I love this one the most. This particular spice rack set. I love this one. I like the shape of these jars. I just think they are beautiful. So I put my spirulina in there. Let me know if y'all can still see me because I'm getting the poor connection sign and you might not be. So of course, so you get 5 of the small jars, and this is like where I like to keep stuff like this. And then you get 3 of the big jars, and this is when we got it before we was missing a jar. So I bought a few things. So let me tell you, can y'all see me? Because I got the circle going around. That usually means the connection is poor. Thank you. Okay, it froze once, but you're good. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so I got this one. So this one is probably of all the sets. I like them all for different reasons. But if you notice, this and this is the same. Because I love the way these jars look. I think they are the cutest jars ever. Like I love the jars. Like they are so cute. So what I got was I picked up a few things at the place. I got the spirulina, and I bought a few other things. So let me show you. So I bought this here, which is the chamomile tea. This is the beautiful chamomile tea. When I smelled it, I loved it. What I want to start making, y'all, I'm just this raw is making me feel this way. I want to start making beauty products again. Like I said, not to necessarily sell, probably really not to sell, but just for myself. So I decided to get the chamomile because I'm telling y'all, if you want to get rid of dark spots, even kind of like the hyperpigmentation, but the dark spots, blackheads. My mother had lupus, and she had the kind of lupus that had the scars, that would leave scars. And I tell you, she would wash her face in this. She would boil it, get it to a tea, and then continually rinse her face in it. Sometimes for a good 30-minute session from this, and then she would close her pores with the ice, and she would go back to this. And I never forgot that. So I want to use it as the water base for my clays. And also I put in the big jar because it quite fit in the smaller ones, but more than that, I want to keep adding to it. So I decided, and I love these jars, and these jars can do a couple of things too. These jars can lay like this. That's what I love about these. These jars can lay like this, and also the jar can lay like this. So it's just up to you. It can go in like this, or it can go into the side. But you can see how it lays that way as well. I love it. I love the versatility. Like I said, of all the sets, this one I really like. Now this here, I got this one. Let's take this off. And this is actually some sea moss. So I got this one. This is actually sea moss. Now her sea moss looks so much better than the other sea moss that I bought. So I decided to try this one. So I'm definitely going to do the sea moss. Aren't they nice? Yes, merchant style. I love that. So I got some sea moss from this woman at the Rainforest Market. And then this is the thing when I say I like what I don't like, I got to stop falling for it. So because one time I bought some almonds from Mahogany, and I'm sure they wasn't organic because they didn't taste right. But more than that, when I tried to soak them, they just didn't taste right. So I know, but this one, the walnuts, as soon as I said, damn, I fell for it again. As soon as I put it to my lips, I could taste the pesticides. Because I know organic nuts, because that's all I get in the States. So they can get these things, but first of all, they're foreign. I've seen one of them put the pictures of another health food store, had pictures of their food that they offered at the store, on Google, and the stuff was said Kirkland brand. And I know that means they got it from Costco, and none of it said organic. So I'm thinking they're getting a lot of stuff like that in bulk, and they're selling it as like walnuts are healthy, but if it's got the pesticides on it, the health is out the door. I fell for it. Now I got to get these away. So I'm never going to buy them again, and I'm just going to have to wait to get my stuff from the state. The reason why I got the spirulina, because I ordered lots of organic spirulina from the state, but I went to the post office. I checked the USPS post office and said went to Miami. That was 2 weeks ago, excuse me, and they ain't got no further information yet. So I took it to Ghana Post, and they said, you know what? Yeah, we got the same information, and it might take 2 months. Sometimes they said going to Ghana, people been getting their packages in 2 weeks or less. Coming from the States to Ghana, sometimes it's 2 months. I was like, oh no. So yeah, and they said if it was coming from New York, it could be faster. Coming from anywhere else, like North Carolina, oh Lord, who knows? So I was like, oh, let me get my spirulina. So I got the powder this time because I looked on the website and that's what she had. Now, I love the sprinkles now. Now I'm hooked on the sprinkles, but I can get the sprinkles in Ghana. That's the good part. And the rest is for the beautiful things to come. So also this one here is actually the Sobolo, or that's what they should call it, but it's the hibiscus. Because I'm also going to use this hibiscus for making beauty products as well. I got some great ideas with the clay. I want to make my own scrubs, but I really want to go to the Volta region so that I could actually start getting the clay from the region. I want to get the sea salt from the Volta. I want to start, so me and Kwame take a trip there because there's other things we got to pick up as well. So yeah, I'm gonna start. Y'all, I don't know. I've just been touched again, and I need to make my products. So I laughed. I said it went from the in my mind just the Ghana kitchen to really the Ghana kitchen healing laboratory because that's what matters to me. What matters to me is the beauty. It's the beauty, but it's the beauty of the health. So I got my trees working here, which I'm loving. So this is my celery tree. Tomorrow, the same man is going to be at Afro Kiko. We tried to catch him today. I got out too late. I had a class. And I'm going to get out tomorrow late. So, but I'll see him at Afro Kiko because I'm going to buy another plant because I can't help it. So, and I eat from this every day. I put it in my salad. So I got my celery. I got my lettuce here that it's the sunlight. This to me, I don't know. To me, food, it seems way easier to grow than plants in a lot of ways and care for. Sun, I water them at night, like he says. You put them in the sun during the day, and you can see that they love the sun. They just like light up and they just grow. And this is in the pots. Imagine when I create a little space in the back and I'm going to hook it up and I'm trying to put it in more in boxes, in the ground. This is the mint plant here and it smells like mint. I had mint tea this morning. It was delicious. I have basil in my smoothie. So that's the lettuce. This is the mint. This is the basil. And I just touch it. This is the basil. As you can see, the basil grows the easiest and it loves the sun and it's just reaching to it. And then this one over here, so that's the holy basil. And then this is the lemon basil. Can you imagine how it smells? Oh my gosh, yes, the basil is going to be so good. So yeah, y'all, so I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm going to work it out. I got a little spot that I'm right. I see Eva gonna make it. Lisa Marie's kitchen here. Like definitely. I think it's gonna be beautiful because I'm in it, y'all. And then the class is inspiring it too. Our class, y'all. And I want to remind people anybody that was on the class today, and I said, oh my God, it's our last day of the class. It's not the last day. Definitely made a mistake there. We got tomorrow, and our last day is next Saturday. So we're gonna have so much fun. So let me show you. So you'll know that Faustina comes and does all. If I was having her to cook, then she would do all of the cooking. But I have her not because I'm doing raw, so she's doing all of the chopping. So today I got some beautiful, let me show you what the avocados look like in Ghana, just in case you've not seen the avocados in Ghana. Let me get this one. So these are the avocados. They call it a pear. Hi, Patty. Thank you for joining the Patreon. I appreciate you. I'll be posting over there for sure. Every time I get on here, it reminds me of why I need to go be posting on Patreon, but I'm glad we're building over there. Yes. So this is avocado. This is what it looks like. They call it a pear, but they also call it avocado. If you say avocado, they know it's an avocado. And so this, I'm going to do 3 of these. I did 3 of these. So, because now I know for my salads, they're so good. Yes, these are the calabashes. This one is bananas. And these are, like you said, the small bananas. These are even a little bigger than the small. And here is the mangoes. And like I said, they don't stay, which is the good part. When she's coming in on Monday. So I got them today. She's coming in on Mondays. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Deetra, I think that would be a great idea. Because you got a backyard. Oh, Deetra, you got to do it. You got to do it. Plants grow. You got sun, they grow. And then this Ghana sun, like everything grows. So I also picked up some more olive oil and also another apple cider vinegar because I use it in my salads, but I also use it to clean my vegetables, which in Ghana is a definite must. And so the rest of the food is up here. So this is the avocado, olive oil that's going, but we got our pineapples, and you know me and my pawpaw. So my pawpaw is for my everything. I do smoothies with the pawpaw. I do, what else do? I do smoothies. I do my chia seed cereal. It's the all around. Now I saw, and this is the one thing I got to do. I saw so much greens. There are a lot of greens, and I know my girl Edith, if you're watching, I just want to make sure I send this out to Edith because Edith is now living here. She's actually a family member, and she was, kind of tired of just the fruit. And it seems like the one green here is consumery, but that's not true. Because they have the different ethnic groups, each group have their own food. And like I said, I found seems like the house that has a lot, but there's a lot of vegetables out there, a lot of greens. I'm gonna say a lot of greens. And when I go to the market, like I said, because Faustina don't, that's the one thing about the ethnic groups, they know a little bit about each other's food, but they don't know a lot. And so they don't buy, or there's something they don't buy. If they don't know what the food, how you can cook the food, then they don't know about the food. So if you go to the House of Women, like I do, and say, well, what is this for? They say, oh, we use it to prepare, and they say they certain dish. So you can't say, oh, no, I'm not even going to cook mine. Oh, no, they look at you like you're crazy. They're going to tell you it's not good. You shouldn't eat raw foods. So it's a whole thing. Like I'll be wanting to pick up the foods, but I know Faustina want to ask them how. And then once she's going to say, I don't know how to prepare that. And I say, well, I don't need you to prepare it. I want to actually have it raw. She's going to think I'm nuts, okay? So yeah, so I need to be able to kind of peruse the market on my own, and get the name. And that's another thing. They're gonna, when you ask them for the name of the greens, they're gonna give you the local name, which is in language, whether it's tree, whether it's Hausa, it's gonna be in the local language. So then that's another thing. So you go to Google the greens, you might have a hard time finding it. It's a lot, but one thing that's good that I'm going to work with, I got this helpful book from this brother that I realized he's a 7-day Adventist that wrote the book, and he has the local names, the scientific names, and even the common name, and of different greens. I noticed it, and I'm going to actually take the book with me, and because some of that stuff it looks like I saw it at the market. And I'm going to ask the ladies, what is this? Because he said some of them you can just eat it, or you could boil it, or usually he uses all as plants as medicine. And literally not what we just think as plants as medicine, like, oh, because the herbs are plants, we know that, they just dried. But more the actual plant, it's just that he's boiling it, and then he's using it to drink. So you're still getting your herbs, but you're boiling the natural plants. I'm learning so much. Like now, I don't just look at like, oh, I want the mango. Now I want the mango leaves because that's the mango's the medicine, but the leaves is really the medicine. It's the mahogany. The mahogany, the bark of the tree. You could actually use that for food. I mean, you can use it as an herb to drink for illnesses, but also the mahogany leaves. So it's all parts. It's the bark. It's the leaf. It's like this is so inspiring, and it's inspiring me to now want some land because I know what I'm gonna do. It's interesting, but let me not say that. I don't quite want land yet. I don't want the responsibility yet, and I don't want to not. My thing is, I don't want to think about moving out of Accra. Not at this point. I need Accra. Accra is important to me right now. But I would just be happy having a garden in the back, just a little. And I'm not even talking about nothing big because I can't, and I don't know how the landlady's gonna feel. But there's a perfect spot underneath this window in front of me, where nobody goes because it's near my window. There's nothing else to go. There's no other window next to me. The coconut tree is right here, so it's got enough shade, but it gets the sun. It gets the morning sun. And he said that actually the herbs do well 4 hours of the morning sun. It's not getting the morning sun now. It's getting the probably a few maybe 4 hours. I don't know of the afternoon sun, and it's still doing well. But it would be nice to get, like you said, to be honest, I've seen it everywhere. You could grow out of plastic. You could grow out of anything. So it don't even have to be sophisticated. As long as you go out there and water it every night. So like a little bit raised bed, but I'm gonna have a box built so I can put my soil in, and I can put them inside the so-called ground, right? Inside the box in the soil, a raised bed, however you call it. I want that, and I could have it. I gotta create my solutions, organic solutions for the pesticide, like vinegar and some water. That's good. Or neem. Boil the neem leaves. Use the liquid, and this book says it too, but he did too. And that's the best pesticide. So I'm thinking of creating. I'm gonna get neem leaves. I can get for free. I'm gonna have Kwame pick some for me, because one of those jars is gonna. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna put the neem leaves in there. The neem is for a lot of things too. For mosquito repellent, so you could actually make your own repellent and spray if you know you're going out. But you can also, like me, I put the neem oil on them. They don't like the taste, so they stay away from you. But it's also, he says, one of the best repellents for the plants. That's why I want to interview him to get all the information, especially about how to grow in Ghana. Because like I said, if I go to a plant video, or any plant video, they always say that one thing that you ain't in Kansas anymore. They be like, so yeah, so this is what you do during you should only use plant food and you should only repot during the spring and the summer. Now it's fall. What are we gonna do with the plants? And I be thinking, see, this don't apply to me at all. Like I don't get fall. I don't get no. I mean, it's just one season. It's supposed to be rainy season. It don't really rain enough to me, and I cry and I cry. It rains in other parts. So it's so nice to be able to talk to a farmer who knows that we are in Ghana. And also, though, still growing stuff, he got all the kills. Every vegetable that we're used to getting from the States, greens, because they not heard greens, vegetables, two different things, but greens, he sells those. That's why I love it. So, and those greens taste better, and you need less of them. They got more nutrients in the greens in those pots on the stove than they do in the biggest stuff that you can get organically when you see the roots disconnected from the vegetables. So better than any store-bought greens that's in the bag, but that's good for now. If that's what you're doing, don't worry about that. So I'm learning. I'm in it. It's like I said. If this was the Ghana kitchen strictly, I thought it was gonna be about aesthetic. I thought it was gonna be about, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I thought. Oh, it's gonna be about aesthetic. It's gonna be about red, yellow, red, gold, and green. And now it's becoming a garden, a kitchen healing laboratory. Another thing that I want to compile, and I'm getting into, is going to. I know all of the vegan restaurants. I think, and I cry if I'm not mistaken. I think I've been to all of them, but I haven't been to all the health food stores. So every weekend I try to go to a new one. So I went to Sage Remedies. Today I went to Rainforest Market. Of course, Mahogany has its a health food store, and Asasi Pot has one as well connected to it. Um, Also, Pat's has one too. Sometimes the stuff been here too long. It's mahogany. But anyway, I'm put everything in the book, so that when you come, just even if you come into Ghana to visit, or you come into Ghana to live, you will know where all of the vegan restaurants are, and all the health food stores, whether it's attached to the restaurant or not, are, and just my opinion on what they have, and also the prices. I'm not going to give extra prices, but I'll put the dollar, $2 signs, $1 sign, 2 sign, 3, so you know what it is, and what they carry. Like some really carry. Like today, the one today, Rainforest had. They had Himalayan sea salt. Now I don't do the sea salt because I do the celery salt. I don't even need. I took salt out of my life, y'all. It's out. And because the vegetables have salt, that celery that you see, that celery plant over there, celery salt, that's what we're using, right? Celery plant. That has salt. So I'm getting my salt sources naturally. No more added salt, no more. So Himalayan sea salt, and I ordered some from the States. We'll see when that comes. And I'll use it for when I do some raw recipes that I used to do. So yeah, I'm all about the plants, y'all. I'm all about the plants. I'm all about the plants, whether it's house plants, whether it's food plants, I'm all about the plants. And this kitchen is my kitchen healing laboratory. I knew I was serious when I bought. Let's see how many did I buy. Let's just see how many I bought. I bought 5. Yeah, I bought 5 shelves. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm about this life. And I cleaned it all up. So a couple of things coming. This, do y'all know that Kwame has never seen the kitchen? Kwame has never seen the kitchen in the way that it is now. The last time Kwame saw the kitchen was with the brown contact fake wood paper. The kitchen was in that original state. That was the last time Kwame seen it. So today he came home with me to, help me with some things. And he said, you know what? He said, we have to right away. I'll need you to get the measurements so that we can get that Kwame Nkrumah picture. We got to do it. He said, you did a great job. I'm very proud of you. So we're going to get the Kwame. He said, another thing, he said, I'm going to call Kojo to make sure we get that star up there. We need that star. And also, he's going to find the person that can write One Africa up there. Once I get that, remember, y'all, I got the piece for over the door. It's the beautiful mask that I showed you. I'll show you again before I retire. So the mask is going to go over there. Remember, I think it's red and no, it's red and yellow. And it has the Juafe symbol, which is the comb. That's coming here. So I know, right, Maya? Thank you. And then I'm going to, of course, I got some stuff here. I think it's going to be masked, but I can never say for sure until it happens. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know until it happens. Until I see it, then I'll know. But I love it. I love it. Like, y'all don't know, like, I wake up the happiest person. This is probably, they all, you know what? Somebody said it. Each room has its own vibe. But I love my kitchen. I spend a lot of time in it. Like, you don't buy all these herbs and all this stuff that costs here because they're imported. What I really want to start doing is, here's the mask. What I really want to start doing is getting to know more about the local stuff because they have cashews here. And I would rather get the cashews, even if that's the only nut I can get. Now, they have ground nuts. Ground nuts, is the peanuts. I got to take this tomorrow to the art center so Kwame can clean it properly. But this is what's going over the door in the kitchen. The yellow and the red. The yellow and the red face. So I'm excited about that. But I'm just hey, it's like a new adventure. I don't really want to do with the important stuff. I don't really need the walnuts. Like, I don't really need the stuff that's not even from here. I don't really need it. They have the ground nuts, but so many things about the peanuts. I mean, I don't know. Like, I used to love peanuts, but once I got in the state, I stopped thinking about peanuts because, they grown horribly, da-da-da-da. But I always go back to, like, George Washington Carver was all about the peanuts. So I don't know how the peanuts are grown here because I saw them in a shell. I think for the first time I saw them in a shell. So I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask people that really know. I'm going to ask the farmer. Are the peanuts okay? Are they organically grown? What is the process? Because then I will use the nuts that's already here. The cashew, which is already here. I'm not really trying to get old. Another thing, these things are quite expensive, and some of them are stale in these health food stores because they had them forever. And they're super expensive. So I don't need imports. Like, that's why I don't really shop, I guess, at the ShopRite and the Palace. I don't need imports. I want to find out what's local. And that's going to take time, but it's fun. I'm having fun, y'all. I'm having fun in my beautiful kitchen. I got the laundry lady came today, so my thing is so nice and clean. I love a clean house. Look at my Ghana. I love my Ghana life. And I love my Ghana kitchen, but it's true. We need Kwame Nkrumah. We need his masks on beside him. We need his Africa. So, yep, that's my newest addition. I got the spice rack. I got 4 more jars left to add some other goodies. I'm going to really be working with the herbs. You see, I got my chamomile now. I got my clay. I got my hibiscus. I'm going to be working with them herbs. The herbs is going to be fun. That star is going to be big and beautiful, and I will just get a simple mat to put right there. So that is what is up. Yes, Natural Clever said, brother was inspired and blown away. Isn't it cool how everyone over there, after seeing the results, trust the vision now, even if they don't see it in the moment? Converted believers, absolutely. And I will say, I will say definitely that Kojo saw it quicker than I thought because when I said what I wanted, I remember now Kojo was with it. He was like, that's what he was the one like, oh, well, we're going to be going back to get the paint soon. Like, I really thought about it. Kojo got excited because he liked the paint. I could tell, I don't know if he knew that. And so I feel like Kojo really saw it. And I think the kitchen, they might have all, they went with it. I think it was the initial fixing up the house that they didn't. They was like, just take your time, gradually, just take your time. Like they was like, they was okay. You don't have to rush. And I was like, you know what? So after Kojo mentioned I couldn't do that, he didn't see the curtains being different on each side. After he did that, and Susie told him she could do it. He was like, oh yeah, basically he's like, let me mind my business. He said, this is woman stuff. I don't need to get in it. And that's it, because ain't man be out. Like, I love that about them. They help you with what you want, and they don't got nothing else to say, and it's beautiful. But I think the thing that surprised me the most was, and I always go back to Elena's great question, like, Faustina got an eye. Faustina can see. And in my mind, I was thinking, oh, Faustina don't got real life stuff. They ain't thinking about how pretty the house look, or they ain't care about my house looking the way it look. No, Faustina, she really gets it. Like, she say things and she sees, and I could see it. I think she's an artist too. I think she's an artist too. So you're right, to everybody. Thank you for saying it. Like, I am inspiring people. I'm inspiring people here, which is so nice. And like you said, they comment on the fact that I got this African house. More African than their house. They said, you got an African, your house is more African than Africans. I never wanted to say it. I mean, to hear them say it. So there you go. Y'all wanted to know? There you go. It is. I tell you what I think is hard to get used to here, and I just have to. So we went to this place, East Legon. East Legon is where people that of means live. The gated areas, they got security guards for real, for real. The apartments are kind of architecturally kind of cute. I said still East Legon. Oh, and the health food stores would be in East Legon because the people there would be able to afford. Nobody's gonna pay all this money for no damn sea moss. They ain't gonna pay all that money for walnuts. You would have to be a different kind of Ghanaian or a foreigner, which foreigners live in East Legon too. So they are matter of fact, the lawyer, and I'll tell you, there's a lawyer that comes to the the art center. We saw him, so apparently he lives there. So doctors, lawyers, professionals, definitely for real. You would have to, because the prices could be the prices we paying in the States, like that, for your apartment. But when you see, it's nice. Like I said, I laughed because you still got to jump over them gutters, though. You still got to jump over them gutters. I said, well, god dang, welcome to Ghana. You're still in Ghana. But I don't like their attitude. Not towards me. I think they're fine towards me because I'm a foreigner. I got a foreign accent. I speak English. First of all, they will not speak tree. They will not speak tree. They will not. They will not. They will not. Because it's quite clear here that the language of success is English. And to be better, or it's like a bougie thing. You would never, even though you got this thick Ghanaian accent, I'm still supposed to believe you don't even speak tree. Like, you don't know. I remember the first time I went to a place, I'm not going to name it now because they might watch me. And I put Kwame on because usually I'm putting Kwame on, but this is when I started going to the continent, Osu, East Legon. I didn't know. Usually I call a place, they speaking tree. So I put Kwame on. I remember Kwame said to her, he said, oh, do you speak tree? She said, no, only English. But we kind of was weird because her accent was deeply Ghanaian. No, only English. And then I was talking to other people. I was in this place, this nail salon, and they were all, the young ladies was telling the truth. They was like, oh no, there's privilege. We talked about colorism for sure. But also she said languageism, if you will. If you are white, you right, period. Like I said, they'll knock 5 Ghanaians and a black American over for them. But then there's the other thing. If you are American, black or not, doesn't matter. You have that accent that's English, then you good. But you ain't as good as white. And then if you mix race, I'm sorry, I think mixed race might even come better. I'm just saying, it's the hierarchy. Nobody want to hear it. I don't care. It's happening, and people need to know when you come that there's levels to this ish here. If you mix race, you just good as white folks, almost, yeah, real close. Let me put that second. Not that I'm mad, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. Okay, then if you just got English, if you speak English and you black, it don't matter. You good. You speak English from the States or you're from Canada, so you good, right? And then if you're Ghanaian, you would hope you can lose as much of your accent as god dang possible. And you will never talk your language as if you don't got somebody from the village, like you ain't never been to the village. Maybe you never did. I don't really know. I just don't like the attitude, not towards me. So let me say, to what I feel Kwame. I feel like they felt like Kwame was like my houseboy or something. I mean, that's how they treated him. And I noticed that he's like going before when I went there. That's how they treated him. Like he got to be the houseboy because she's an American. And yeah, it's very bougie. So I remember we were walking and he approached somebody to ask them, what you do, if you do in my neighborhood or you do at the art center, most places, a lot of places in the crowd, that's no big deal. You have somebody to direction. People come up on you, be like, oh, let me tell you, da 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 da. We walk and you go up to the person and be like, hey, excuse me, very polite. Kwame's polite with everybody. Good evening. Always say that first. The guy said, huh? What? Moving away, like, what is this houseboy talking to me? I mean, the obvious, it was, even Kwame knows it, was so obvious. And even when we was in the store, Malcolm, it was just, they talking to me, they're not talking to him. It's very not cool. And I don't really like it, but I don't like it anyway. But I notice when I go into those communities, because now I'm getting my nails done at a different place. Before I was getting my hair colored, remember, that's another place. They none of them will, now everybody that work for them is straight speaking their language to each other. So it's like going in an Asian salon and then everybody speaking Vietnamese. Uh, it's the same thing that people speak to, but they're not the head and not the this. And even though those ladies, when the madame is there, they ain't speaking their language either. They speaking English. So it's a very, so how I look coming in trying to practice my treatment, die, see my che, they look at me like they almost get mad, like I'm breaking some damn rule. I be like, Mache, good afternoon or good morning. Like it's the anger, like this bitch coming up in here. We don't talk this stuff. You American, why you talking like this? It's they don't know. It's a very it ain't cool. So yeah. So but when you go to these like going like for you like that style, you gonna like it. It's like it looks nice, it's hip. But let me tell you about the lawyer. This was deep. So the lawyer, when it comes to the art center, he be like, hey, like, my Che Charlie. So Charlie, like Charlie is like brother, but it's kind of like a slang. No, Charlie, hey, Charlie, yo, Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Charlie is a slang. Do you get it? But it's a cool slang, right? Because all the words that come from so-called, maybe the ghetto or the hood, is no exception here. Everybody want it, right? So I never saw the lawyer, but Kwame knew the lawyer because he was matter of fact he's gonna introduce a friend of mine to the lawyer that comes to the art center all the time. So the lawyer be like, when he comes to the art center, he be like, Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Okay, I'm just giving you an example. Girl, y'all, we was in East Legon and we saw the lawyer. I didn't know the lawyer, so. But Kwame knew. Kwame's like, hi, brother. He didn't even say Charlie. Kwame don't use Charlie, but it's a word that's used a lot here. And he says, hey, sir, whatever politeness. The guy was like, huh, what, huh? Because he couldn't see Kwame, but I guess just looking at him, he probably knew he wasn't up, because the guy obviously must live in East Lake Home because he's a lawyer. And then Kwame said, oh, from the art center. He's like, oh, hey, and just kind of kept walking like he never really came up to him. He said, now, look at this. He said, but when I see him, whatever, tomorrow, he'd be like, what's up, Charlie? When he go down here, I'm going to walk from him. I don't know. Like, and I laugh, I thought to myself, I said, so this is the neighborhood that everybody expects me to live in. This is the neighborhood that they would think that I'm living in. And I don't want nothing to do with that. I can't speak tree. And I'm telling y'all, that New Yorker name, he went home when the borders were hit, but he was here for 7 months. He told me, he said, don't worry. He said, I'm telling you, he said, when I came to the States, I was lost too. Until y'all hit me up on like, why you not wearing your clothes, man? Why you ain't proud of your culture? He said, y'all hit me. He said, don't worry. In a minute, you're going to be teaching them how to speak tree. Now, I heard him say that 7 months ago when I first came. I say 6 months ago. And in my mind, I was thinking, what? Come on, what? But I'm telling you, every time I deal with my little niece, and I be counting because it's the school, and Kwame explained this to us, and she'll go, count, auntie, count, and I'll be like, Bako, mienu, miensa. No, auntie, don't say that. Don't say that. One, it's one, auntie. Bako, mienu, mien. No, auntie. Yeah, because that's what they make them. They get in trouble for speaking the local language because they gotta learn this language. And I know it's not their fault. It's the fault of where y'all live. No, it's the fault of that man, and that got them all jacked up. So, and now when I think about the words, 6 months, 7 months later, of the New York Ghanaian that said, "You're gonna be teaching them the language." I said, "No, Bako, Bako." What? Huh? And my friend Quasi, that got me here, he always would say, you know what, that East Legon, Kantaman, Osu, that ain't the real Ghana. And it's true. So we coming out of East Legon, you going in, you still seeing all the houses there. Then you finally, and you get to, I'm going to say more my neighborhood, where my neighborhood it's definitely not the hood for sure, but it's nice. It's a regular working class neighborhood. You smell the food, you hear the chale, you hear the music, it's vibrant, it's all the stores, it's life. I know we have that same type of stuff in the States, so I'm not trying to put the States down or the Ghana down. I'm trying to tell my people there's other sides to this ish. We as Americans, some of us, not all of us, and maybe even diasporans, we kind of come here, we want to be part of the culture, and you got folks here that don't want to be Ghanaian. They don't want to speak their language. They don't want to, I don't know. And then you got to think they really do have house boys, and they really do have house girls. And the way that I've heard some of them talk to their own house girls, well, it's almost like a slave. I feel like, I talked about, no, like they do it too, and they do it even worse. It's like that because that's what they are to them, just some slave. Very, very, very not cool. And hey, I said it. There it goes. That's the other side. That's the ugly side. Okay, I'm done. Salma says, yes, it's sad they get mad when you greet them in tree. That's right, because you are acknowledging and respecting a side of them that they wish they didn't. That's right, that didn't exist. Come on. Colonialism did a number on us. It did it similar in South Africa. Thank you, and thank you as an African woman, a continental African, for saying it. It's true. It reminds them of what they don't want. I'm looking at them like they getting mad. I can tell because I can't help it because you speaking a dang language. You in the country. You trying to practice. You want to talk all English, but you got an accent, okay? The accent's thick, so you ain't get rid of that yet. Nobody believe you, okay? But they go on their little work. I said, you could tell yourself anything. Y'all look kind of silly with this, because even a woman at the rainforest, I was talking to her. Yeah, fine. I said, okay, well, my friend wants to know where you're located. So I didn't mean it because I didn't know. It was so strange that she was going on with this English like this. So I said, I hope you speak Tree. And I gave it to Kwame thinking they was going to speak Tree. Oh, no, she wasn't having it. If he was speaking Tree, she was speaking English. I was like, okay, we playing this game today. Because I look at your age, unless you outside and you came back. But no, even, what's interesting? The Ghanaians that went out and came back, they all speak the Tree, and they speak the Tree too. Because I think, like, Zama, I think you feel it too. I think when they go away, they come back, they appreciate their language, they appreciate their culture. That's why they come back. Yeah, it's not nice. And like I said, I seen how they talk to their house girls and boys. I mean, like it's like slavery. They really got it bad because it's like they must look in the mirror and think they white. And God forbid, oh no, like I never in East Legon continent, I never saw no African clothes. None. Not even in the stores. None. Their high-end stores look like it could be, some place in the States. So no, they would never hire me for their designer. They would never buy my clothes for sure. And they probably want to check my temperature and know why the hell that I'm coming from the United States and I want to act like a Ghanaian and speak some goddamn Tree. But he said it. He said, I'm telling you, you're going to be teaching them. So, and like I said, Quasi too. Quasi is like, I wouldn't take, Quasi does tours. He's like, I wouldn't take my people to places like that. You know, he talked about that video. It was a video with a brother. He wasn't really talking about that video, but I know he kind of was referring to it about that brother. He got like almost 500,000 views, might be 1 million now. He's like, all the things to do in Ghana. He shows all these high class hotels, which, you know, do exist, and all these things. He said, yeah, that people like that come in for 3 or 4 days. They couldn't even survive in the real Ghana. And you see, you make people think that's the real Ghana. Like, that's cool. Like I said, even he's like going, I had to jump over the gutter. So what you doing? You put a little rail over it. I could still fall through the gutter. I'm skinny. I could fall through the whole rail, okay? So I laughed too. I wanted to say, it ain't that bougie. But, you know, and it wasn't that they were treating me bad. It was, but they was treating me bad when I started speaking the tree. They was mad. And I know because I didn't know at first, like, why are they getting the attitude? Because I'm coming in there spoiling the program, okay? It's true too. I know, you know, different Malcolms, you know, it's a chain, so you cater to the neighborhood. Y'all, we walk into the Malcolm. Usually you walk in, you see electronics. That's the first door. You see electronics, fans, all that. I walk into this Malcolm. I thought I was in Whole Foods, but more bougie than that. It was like some little boutique supermarket. It had all these plants, and it was gorgeous looking at high prices. And then they had all this fruity food like salads in plastic containers. So y'all understand, that's not normal Ghanaian stuff. The market women sell that stuff as you put it in the plastic bag with the goddamn stick, okay? You don't have no little plastic container. It was all in the little refrigerator. And it was salads. Like, the Ghanaians don't eat like this. And I'm going, this ain't no Ghanaian place. It's all very American. I hated it. I was over it. I was like, I could stay home for this ish. I was so over it, y'all. I was so Kwame said, I said, is this Malcolm? I went in there. I had to ask the lady because we was confused because I'm trying to get these jars. You know what I'm saying? I don't need some olive oil. What's this what is this here? You know? I walk in and Kwame's like, I'm looking confused. I said, let me find somebody. I said, excuse me, is this it? That's exact. I couldn't believe it. And he's like, oh no. I said, is there upstairs? Because you know, other one's got a. Oh yeah, because I said I need some olive oil. I need a spice rack. Like I was exactly like I was. They would knew I was through it. It's just like you know, because they gotta laugh. You're American. You gotta treat you better. And I was like, Kwame, it's over here. Let's go. So it was just like that. It was just like that, y'all. It was not a cool experience. And every time I go into them damn 3 towns. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I care too much because I'm supposed to be in that town. That's what they're looking like. Wait, you can afford it, can't you? I don't even know. Like, I don't want to spend all my money on rent. I like $200 rent. I don't want to spend 1,000. I don't want to spend 2,000 on the studio. I'm talking about stuff. I'm talking about same like the States. You gotta be kidding. And I'm jumping over sewage. No, we won't be doing that. Okay. Yes, that's right. That's right. And they don't like who they are. Yes, they was masters because you remind them who they are. They don't like who they are. That's right. Maya says exactly. So, okay, let me go back. Yeah, it was not cute and I was not liking it. Okay. I was like, I'm done with y'all. So I ain't spending my money up in this town no more. That's right. It's not like a clean house. Energy is light, and you are free to create without the guilt of unfinished work. Yes, ma'am. Hey, thank you, Natural Cover. Hey, girl. Hey, beautiful. Show the rug. I missed it. Oh, the rug is off the floor, girl. We have all unanimously decided that it's a yoga mat now, but you'll see it in the replay. Do Ghanaians hang anything over the door traditionally for protection of luck, like we may hang? Yeah, cinnamon roll. Let me say this, because now here we go again. I don't know. I gotta go talk to the real Ghanaians. Because I know them other folks ain't hanging nothing. They probably got a picture. I don't even want to go there. But I'm going to find out, darling. Thank you. I'm still a little perturbed about the other thing, but I appreciate that. Because it's a good question. Hello, how are you? I'm good this evening. Maya says, Haiti's like that. Creole is looked down on, and French and English is considered higher class. Oh, there you go. Very uncool. That's right, now. Gotcha. There's funny active people everywhere. That's what I said. Wow, that's deep. Yes. Hey, Mesraz, how are you? The sad part, yeah, is that at that age they could learn both simultaneously. Why not? Why you gotta force them like that? That's what I say too. I can't stand stuck-up bourgeois black folks. That's right, bourgeoisie black people. I expect ill treatment from Caucasians. I'm not saying, but it's tragic when black people treat each other in a nasty manner. Yes, ma'am. Exactly, Cheyenne, says Maya. Yeah, that's right. Peace, family. Hey, thank you to PayPal. Salam, salam to you. And so I'll say it. They got white Jesus. Yes, that's what they got. I bet that's who they think their protection is. For real, expensive damn rent and probably can barely afford. That's what I said to eat. I agree. I'd rather pay that 200 or more and rent and use other money to live. That's right, Natural Have a piece to love the nails. Thank you, Dandelioness. That's what I said. I said to Kwame, I said, don't worry. I know they pulling up in these cars. They half paid for. They probably sharing it with somebody else. They probably ain't got no damn furniture. Because like I asked them at the end, I said, how you feel about this? That they treating you like you the goddamn houseboy. How you feel? He said, he know. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't something I saw. It was that obvious. They looking at, and the same lawyer, so what? See, and that's what I don't really, the lawyer thing kind of messed me up. Oh, so you playing a game with these people? So you chale when you down here, but you can't even come near the man that probably got you more deals? It's like, oh, that was real cold because only you were down there to get the deals. Okay, so you, what? And you know how it's like a white person, you're right. Oh, I'm going into the ghetto, even though I wouldn't call the arts into the ghetto, but it's still the hard. And yeah, these are regular Ghanaians, hardworking Ghanaians. He know to do the chale. It's like somebody saying, like a white person be like, "What's up, homeboy?" Like it's like, dude, did you really come down here and do chale? And you up in East Lake going acting like who this houseboy? Who this houseboy trying to talk to me right now? Like, dude, you really? That's not cool. Kwame said, I got something for him. So I said, Kwame said, well, for him, when he come, what's up, Charlie? How you doing, Charlie? I'm going to walk by him like I don't see him. That's number one. And I ain't helping him out no more. That's number two. There you go. He said, that's a shame, these people. But, I said, did you know these people like this? Yeah. But see, he wouldn't go there. He going from with me. Y'all. I like real people. I like the Kojos and the Faustinas and they are hardworking, honest, loving, and kind people. And this is what Quasi was kind of telling me. Not this, I don't even want to speak my language. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. I'm done. And I was all boisterous, like, because Kwame's quiet. I wasn't. I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was acting out. Yeah, I was like, and yeah, we won't be doing no East Lake on. Like, people looking at me, I'll be like, this is not for me. I said, get me, and I named my neighborhood. I said, where is the taxi? Where is the taxi? Taxi. Where's the taxi? Get me out of here. Yeah, I was mad. I was done. That's right. Yeah, we known as White Jesus and the White Last Supper. Exactly. Teacher says new. That's right. Laugh out loud. Exactly. Yes, become a Patreon channel. Yes, y'all. I know. I was supposed to come over here and show you the kitchen, but I showed first, and then it went after. We went after hour. But I had to get that out. That emotion was so strong, and it was just like, because I seen it in all the other two neighborhoods. Let me tell you, no, Osu I like the most. Osu reminds me of like Greenwich Village. I don't know why, but it got that vibe. It's a little more funky. It's not as, I mean, they got places there you couldn't afford either, but there's places you can. But it's got a vibe. I like Osu. I wouldn't put Osu in the category, but people would because sometimes you go to a restaurant, it's expensive and the food ain't even good. And that's the truth. Hey, I'm just saying. But B's is in Osu, and B's food is the cheapest food, the best food I ever had as far as vegan food. So Osu got a more condiment. They can kiss mine. And East Lake can kiss it and ride on that mother effer because I'm done with you. Yeah. So one might ask, if you had came by yourself without Kwame, would you like it more? No, because I know fakery and when I see it, and now I couldn't even, because I would have been trying to talk tree. No, I wouldn't like it at all. No, it's not nice. So that's my story. That's what's going on. Thank God for, home. And like I said, y'all, we know that border between that bougie neighborhood and that real neighborhood. Not when I say real, I don't mean ghetto. And I was just like, yes. I think I was all stiff in the taxi until we got to close to my neighborhood. I was like, yes, hallelujah, people. Charlie, helping people out. Let me help you. Oh, it's right here. Let's talk. I can't do bougie people, y'all. I can't do it. Okay. I love y'all. Yeah, I was done. I was loud talking. You know when you loud talking, you know you mad. Lisa Marie, tell us how you really feel about it. He's like, oh, I know. Did I go off? Not right, girl. I know. I'm so done with them. I'm so done. I'm so done. I don't care. I know they probably was like, she's not acting right. What's wrong with her? She's American. I was like, y'all got to be kidding. Because I could tell, I think they thought it was my houseboy. He probably was like, because I was like, okay, Kwame, you got the bag. Well, I do that every time. Kwame, you got the bag. Okay, Kwame, come on, Kwame, go there. He said, put it in there. Put the damn thing up in there. You know, you want to be bougie. You talk about, oh, when you walk in this Malcolm, it's all of Malcolm's. You have to put your bags in a little storage place, which is like cabinets. It's okay, that's fine. You gotta do that in the States too. You know, they give you the little ticket. Here, you supposed to. I thought, okay, so I'm looking for a storage bin that ain't got everybody else stuff in it. I'm going, y'all, and then you take the number so you know what number. Okay, y'all don't have no key like some. I mean, look it. I don't care if it's easily going or not. Okay, I'm worried about my stuff. You want to act funny? I'm acting funny too. I was like, so the thing don't lock? Like you don't lock? No. Oh, we just come. Okay, and everybody could just open and see my stuff up in there. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I mean, like, I don't know. I just was not happy there. I wasn't happy. Because I thought, you know, sometimes you go and you see it, the lights, you know, the lights. We all get turned on by the lights, you know. And the buildings look all nice. And it's kind of a little trendy looking. It's kind of cute. And it got the guard. You know, it's like a serious guard. So you know your stuff is good. And, you know, every once in a while I go, yeah, man, Eastlake going, I think. And then I get out the taxi. That was it. The view I painted it was because that's all happening in a taxi. And you meet these nasty ass people that don't even want to speak their dang language. I wonder if some of them just don't even. I know they know. Why you got that accent though? Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, if you're gonna be bougie, go work it out. Then do the whole thing. Okay, don't sound like a Ghanaian. And then you don't talk. Anyway, if there's Ghanaians, you want to comment, feel free, because I don't have no problem with it. You know it's wrong. It's wrong. And the lawyer, Kwame don't play when he don't talk to you. He don't play, so now don't come down here talking about Chale, and you up here talking about, who are you? Like, and he didn't even come, like, when he found out we were going to say Art Center, he stood from behind, was like, oh, and turned around. But tomorrow he's gonna be running to Chale. Chale, what's up, Chale? It's like ew, it's ugly. I don't like it. I'm okay. I'm gonna go now. Yes, y'all. Anyway, it went a lot of different places tonight, and I don't apologize at all. East Side is making the Nubia Eye, New Yorker come back all the way. Yes, I feel you. I need the real too. That's right, National Cover right at Maya. Yes, ha. Y'all want American? Okay, it's levels to this shit. That's right. Definitely levels, exactly. Maya says folks will have pictures of a white Jesus, don't know Jesus. Jesus not white. I mean, that. Thank you. And Miss Cheyenne is a Christian, and she like, y'all need to just even recognize. It was not cool. It's not cool at all, and I don't like it. But you know what? I will not be coming to this place. Another thing, I got one more gripe, and then I'll be done. I had to ask him. So this is another thing I don't like, right? So I went into Rainforest, right? There's a little store ready. There ain't no back door, so ain't nobody getting in there trying. Now I don't know. So we come up. Okay, I don't know. You see Kwame? Maybe you. I don't know what y'all think, but I'm in there behind him. So. I'm in a little ass store. It's a little ass store, okay? I'm in a little ass store, and I'm looking at my stuff. Now, see, I don't buy nothing that I don't read. See, nothing, y'all. I'm the master at reading that. What is it organic? Where is it from? And the person that's the owner, like, she's all on me. I'm like, what are you doing this? I mean, at one point, I said to Kwame, this is not even comfortable. Like, because I was already pissed. They was already bougie. Nobody was speaking tree. The thing was mad. I'm speaking tree. This shit looks stupid. I'm mad now. And Kwame looking at me because Kwame, you know, he one of them people, like, they don't like to make scenes. I don't know why. I can't understand it. But, and then he was like, are you, and she's like, she didn't say nothing because she didn't know I was really talking about her, but, like, are you following me? Like, I'm not trying to figure out, are you following me? Like, I don't know, because maybe it's just a tradition. So I had to ask. That's why I got cool. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to buy a lot because she's on me. Oh, you know what I wanted to say? I could read. Shit, I could read. It's fucking in English. It ain't in tree. I could read it. And he following and just on me. And then I said, okay, Kwame, when we left, I said, what's up with that? I said, see, let me explain, because I know y'all got a culture, so let me explain mine so you can see why I'm a little upset what she doing. I said, in the States, when somebody follow you around, they think we gonna steal. Now, y'all agree that if you're from the States, you know there's somebody in the store that own it, or the security guard in the store, and the store is not as big as this kitchen. Yo, you think I'm playing, but I'm not. Where are we going, first of all? Okay. So are you found? So he says, no, necessarily here, it's not. It's just a thing. They think that the customers like that. Because I went into that other place that I'm not gonna name, health store. She didn't follow us, but I couldn't even see. I couldn't even pick nothing out because she kept talking. Oh, that's okay, wait, I know what that is. Like, I don't even, matter of fact, I don't know what it is because you ain't let me go over there to look at it because you keep telling me what it is. So I asked Kwame about this ish. I was like, Kwame, what is this shit? Is this some like the name thing? Just explain. And he was like, no, in Ghana is not necessarily looked at as being followed, but he said, but I could understand how y'all would feel that way because it does kind of like, why are you on me like that? What is that about? Like, he doesn't quite know what it's about either, but he knows. Now, I know when I go to Mahogany, yes, if you stand in a little store part and you look in, the young lady who's sweet as pie stands, but she stands a distance away, and she actually stands with a basket. And every time she doesn't bother you, she lets you pick it out. But it's true, when you go reach for it, she said, "Asks you, do you want it?" And she puts it in the basket for you. So it's more like a courtesy. I like her doing that's fine. She not tell, but these be on you. So I'm thinking, do you think I'm going to steal, or do you think he's gonna steal? What's going on here? Because he said not like the way she doing it. But I will say this: before I did go into this dang rainforest. I can't remember the name. You know, it ain't gonna be good. I ain't going back. A bird did shit on me. By the way, just a side note. And bird, my mother told me, bird shit on you. When I grew up, it means good luck. It means prosperity, abundance, and good luck. So then I walked in there and I thought, damn. I feel like your prices is high, okay? I'm already buying some shit. Stop being on top of me. I don't like it. So I might call her tomorrow. I might call her and just say, what is that about? Like I don't know, because my culture we don't do that. We don't. You behind me in a store, I think you think I'm a steal, and if I think you think I'm a steal, I'm leaving. I am a 50-some-year-old woman. I ain't no little kid. Now, if you think this houseboy, see, that was the punchline. Because really, maybe you thought the houseboy, Kwame, who's not one, was going to steal. I don't even know. I ain't going back there no more. Hey, Eat Love Migraine. Yes. Oh, I hate East Lagoon. I'm going to talk about it. Yes, it's good to speak up when you're uncomfortable. That's right. That's what Kevin Rowland. Thank you. That's my ass. Yeah. Oh, East Lagoon. Yes. Yes. They think you're going to steal. I hate that. What a shitty experience. Wouldn't go back. Yeah. I remember the first time having to meet. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing this. Even migrate the rude and bougie of these. Oh, yeah. Bring her on. Let her only to follow, to hold your items for you and assist you. It is a culture. Right. Now, that's what I said. That's fine. And I figured out, thank God for Kwame, because y'all, I was, hurry up and buy. Now I'm getting mad. Yes. Just chiming in what I missed. Okay, good. Y'all broke it down for her. That's what he said. Go ahead. I know I'm high. I felt like I felt like correct, a Korean hair store. Yeah, my folks were. Yes. So I figured it out that Kwame, because Kwame did say it wasn't unusual, but like, you know what? But this is what I want to say. So you want to be bougie though, okay? Hey, I'm going to call you. You need to find out how we do bougie in the States, because that is not it right there. Since you don't speak tree with your thick accent, I'm crazy because I'm saying Madasi, y'all know how stupid you start feeling like, am I doing something wrong? The nerve of me to come to Ghana and speak the local language is me. It's got to be me. I'm the crazy one. Y'all normal. I'm crazy. But you got an accent, and I got one too, and it looked like we should be trading places. So, yeah, he did tell me that he didn't think that he thought that was cool. But she was so on me. Like I said, Mahogany did it in a way she stands by, and then she lets you choose. Everything I touched, she was like, oh, that's the... You should have saw at one point I turned around and said, I can see that, but thank you. I wanted to say Madasi, bitch, but I didn't come out because it was wrong. I wanted to say it, but I was like, don't get mad. You don't understand the culture. And like two sides started me happy. I was like, just calm down. You don't know the culture. Other one was like, you know what? She about to make me go off out of here. Then I was like, I'm embarrassed. Kwame's already getting embarrassed easily. It was going back and forth with me. And Kwame's sitting there, and I'm looking at him like, tell me something with this. What's going on? It was not a good night. I'm never going to that. Fuck East Lake. Okay, I'm done. I feel okay now. I feel better because I got that shit out because I was really bothered. Like, and it was true. It was really happening to Kwame. It probably had nothing to do with me. It had something to do with Kwame. But you know how, I'm like that. It's like I wouldn't have left my girl at the goddamn airport. But we not going to bring that shit up tonight either. We see I ain't over some shit. It's the 15th day, y'all. So I'm on Raw and I'm getting raw. See, that show me who I am. See, you treat my friends bad. It's like you treat me bad too. You treat me bad too. Like I don't know. Like it's not cool. Like you what? Like I said, so he the houseboy now. He Charlie. He was Charlie. Now you don't even know him. I ain't even like that because I don't like nobody acting brand new on me. Like what? Oh, and he walked away. Like what? But he be in the art center tomorrow. Be like Charlie. I need this Chanti stew. How much you got? I be them East Lake Gone people coming to the art center trying to get something for nothing. But we ain't going to talk about that. But you bougie, though. Okay. Anyway, I'm finished. How's y'all night? After dark, I'm going now. I'm done. I never complain about Ghana, but today I went in, didn't I? Zuma Queen rolling. What happened? Oh, girl, you got to start over. That's my right. Oh, the bodegas, exactly, right? Dandelionus, yes, that's right. Yes, yeah, it wasn't nice. I just got on, but I feel I need to replay. Oh, Hasina, you do. Since you go, I'm going off. Laugh out loud, since he love maker. Yes, it means good luck. Yes, good luck. That's what I was saying. Yes, it was because when I got shitted on, I was like, yes. Like, I was like, good. I was happy, And it's funny because, no, I'm sorry. No, I remember now. I didn't get shitted on with the bird before I went into the store. It was after. So I walked out, got a little healthy stuff with the goddamn walnuts that you act like you got it locked them bad boys up. That shit ain't even organic. But I didn't want to say nothing because, I didn't find out till I got home, but I kind of knew. So I walk out the store and I get shitted on, right? But I wasn't mad. I was happy because, my crazy self, my family, that's good luck. So I was like, yes, the bird shit on me. Like, hey, this ain't too bad. And then she comes out, she walks us out because she's showing us where the Malcolm is. And she says, I said, oh my God, y'all look, oh my God, the bird, I didn't say the bird shit on me. I said the bird, whatever on me, whatever I said. I used a good word. I'm sure I did. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry. That's all you gonna say? That's all you gonna say? Could you give me a tissue? Like, she didn't give me a tissue, y'all. She said, I'm sorry. So Kwame said, you gotta wipe that off. She's standing there. So I took the damn receipt. I sure did. I guess that was some passive aggressive behavior. I took the receipt and wiped myself off. I looked at her like, I want to say kafra. That's all you got? Kafra? That's sorry in tree, but she wouldn't know that shit, would she? Kafra? Like, is that all you got? Like, why she ain't gonna give me a tissue? Why she ain't go in that damn expensive little ass store that don't even have organic stuff and get me a tissue? I wiped it with her receipt. I should have gave it back to her. I wanted to, too. I wanted to say, here you go. I think I kept it. I think it's in my bag anyway. It's the one. Let me just speak about it. It's 15. This day 15 on my raw food journey. And, yeah, it was an interesting day. Oh, and you know what? If you stay this late, you might as well stay for the rest. I got reported by Uber. Uber reported me. Did y'all know I got reported by Uber? I ain't even tell you that shit. I got reported by Uber. I got a note. I got home. I'm already not. Uber, you have been reported for what? What I do? Like, on my way to the effing East Legon. There you go. That was the sign. Because think about it. If you ever saw that movie, I don't remember that damn movie, but you know the movie. Yeah, Under the Tuscan Sun. Remember when she was going to buy the house, she was in Italy, she was buying the damn house, and then the bird shitted on her. Y'all remember? And then the old lady that she was going to buy the house from, but she wasn't sure, said El Signo, which means it's a sign. Might have been a sign, but let me just say, on my way to East Legon, We get into this taxi with this guy that looked like a normal guy. Like he looked kind of like nerdy. He had like these glasses. He was kind of clean cut. He was looked like a black American, but he was, looked like a. We got in the dining car. No, I didn't have the mask. I forgot one freaking time. Okay, Kwame had his mask. The guy, the driver had mask. I didn't even know I didn't have my mask. Okay. So, he fuck ass, okay? Because when I got to the day, I said, hey, could you wait a second? I got to go to ATL. He's like, oh, yeah, cool. But see, he's going to try to pull a fast one on me because I know this. I know the I cry game. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, okay, no problem. No problem, you fake ass. I said, oh, okay, all right, cool, we good. So Kwame was coming, but he didn't know, just me. Remember, Lisa Marie is what shows up on the Uber. Kwame is taking care of some business. I go to the ATL, I come back. Kwame is like, you ready? So Kwame jumps in with me. So when they do this thing, because it's a little scam they got going on here, they'll be like, where you going? See, when I do that, usually I just get the F out the car, because let me tell you what they're trying to set you up. They trying to tell you that, see, it's a cash thing. We got this other thing. You didn't know? You paid Uber? Nah, you supposed to pay me. You know what? I told you that was East Legon. See, there we go. I forgot about that shit. I was at East Legon. His brother tried to play that on me. I cussed his ass out so bad. I think his mouth was just, okay, Kwame was shocked. Kwame, get the hell out the car, Kwame. We ain't doing this today. So I cussed him out. So I noticed that's the going thing. Like they try to pretend they didn't know where you was going. So when he said where you going, this is how you know they fake. Kwame said East Legon. That's it. Why your GPS took us all the way to the place, but you didn't know where we was going? Other thing, we got in the car, this crazy man is driving like a freaking maniac. Kwame's holding on to the part where you hold your clothes, maybe your cleaning hanger, shit in the back, right? Kwame holding on to the thing. This man ain't even touching the ground. We flying down the goddamn highway. Me and Kwame looking at it just like, this mother effer crazy. What is wrong with him? So you report, and the thing says, at Uber, we care about the safety of our drivers. Well, that goddamn driver didn't care about me. That driver, the one going to East Legon that was probably going to try to pull a fast one on me, but Kwame was in the car. He don't know. Kwame ain't even, he would have been more, he should be scared of me. He should be scared of no goddamn Kwame, because Kwame ain't going to give it to you like I'm going to give it to you, okay? I said that this fool, this fast flying, but he was mad because he was trying to rip my ass off is what he was trying to do. I said, this fast flying mother effer. I know, it's getting raw. How dare he? He reported me. He's like, so the next time you take Uber, oh yeah, honey, the little stuff, I was being reprimanded in the damn email. The next time you take Uber, we're going to require that you take a picture with your mask before the driver comes. The drivers that rip me off, the drivers that be trying to tell me it's cash now, it's after 8. I had to cuss too many people out behind this, okay? This man that tried, what about the life of your passengers? What's up with this? I came home from East Legon. I said, that goddamn East Legon, F East Legon, okay? So I know people watching me like, I live there, I don't really care. Oh, he reported me for not wearing a mask, and now I got to take, and if I do this ish again, I'm bringing down the email for you. If you do this shit again, basically, Lisa Marie, your ass can't even drive with Uber no more. That's what they said. I was no exact words, but that's what they said. I was like, you know what? I'm getting tired of Uber anyway, okay? East Legon. F you. All right, Hasina. Yes, I got reported. Can you believe it? I'm in tears. Yes, Mike, they reported me. Where was this, Marie? What had happened? Side hustle, cutting Uber out, creating fringe benefits. You know what I'm saying? Lucky Sinclair said, yes, that's how we used to be back in the day in Jamaica, but by people migrating to different places, things changed. I got you, Zama. Yeah, thank you for that, Maya. Yeah, auntie, go to bed. Ooh, yeah. How are you, sis Lucky? Zumba rolling my, I'm here, sister, sis DJ. Disclaimer, before anyone starts, Lisa Marie loves Ghana or she would went back to America. Yes, because you know they's coming. Greetings, family. Hey, look, Lucky, I'm trying to figure out what happened to. Just have to do the replay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, what happened? Yeah. That's what happened. I do. I love Ghana. I just don't like East Legon. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I know, because you know what? People ain't never heard me talk bad about Ghana like this. You know, it wasn't really Ghana. It was like if I was in the States, I'd tell you about the bad shit that happened too, and we laugh about it. We have a good time. But yeah, I mean, I never been reported. Like, I was like, did Uber, this mother effer reported me? This little smile in your face, mother effer? Driving like he could have killed somebody? And he talking about a mask? And he wasn't even driving a speed. It was almost like I wanted to say, what is in my mind? I thought, this goddamn Clark Kent looking mother effer, looking like Clark Kent, like looking like Clark Black. This is why I was just more looking at what is this? Like, what's going on? And he's like, where you going? But you take us there. How you ask me where I'm going, but I know your GPS worked all of a sudden because you thought he was going to do that thing. Hey, you know what? Because they do it on Saturday and Sundays. I noticed that. I'm just saying. I done got this whole thing down. Oh, yeah, it was a very interesting night. It was an interesting night. Oh, and you want to know what else happened? Oh, yeah, there's more. There's more. I come home, and in Ghana, right, I go to turn on my fan. The goddamn fan broke, y'all. The fan is freaking broken. The fan is broke. Y'all don't see, that's not a big deal to y'all. But you ain't in a tropical place where that's what the mosquitoes, they waiting for that. They laying for that. They like, yeah, okay, all right. Oh, they gonna get me tonight. I'm gonna have to sleep under the covers. I'm gonna have to sleep under the goddamn covers because I gave my fan, the standing one, I gave it away. And guess what? I gotta go to Malcolm tomorrow to get another goddamn fan. But we won't be going to East Legon. We're gonna go to La, L.A. That's what the town called, La. Malcolm La. That's the one I'm going to. So that's why I ain't going to bed yet, because I already know what's waiting for me. I'm not even trying to go in there. I already know. But you know what? I got that mat that the Ghanaians sleep on. I can sleep on the floor on that mat in the other room if need be. If it get too bad, I'll just sleep on the floor. Although, isn't that how the mosquitoes come in? Don't they lay low? I don't even know. I messed up. This has been a day 15. But I'm being tested. I love it. Now I'm sounding Christian. Christians love it. I love Christians for that because it's true. You feel like that. You be feeling like you're being tested. I was like, you know what? It's like, am I going to break? Am I going to break from the day and eat like some cooked food? I ain't got nothing in the house, but I'm going to make it happen. They're like, you going to eat it? Eat, that's that devil. That devil's a lie. He's a liar. You're like, you going to eat that cooked food. Your day was jacked up. You know, I was trying to be like, don't do it, queen. Don't do it. So I'm going to listen to the side and say, I ain't eating no, I'm not even tempted, but I understand how the devil works. The devil be working. So I got reported. I got some bad things, expensive walnuts that's pesticide filled, and my fan broke. That's the end of my story. I hope you have a lovely night. It was story time. We'll redirect this. It was story time. And there we go. That's what, yes, girl, that's clever. It was, all this is true. Keep the lights on. Mosquitoes are like, oh, that's a good idea. I really ain't gonna sleep, but I got you. They don't like the lights. That's good to know. Oh, that's true. That's when they cut off them lights. They be buzzing, right? That's true. They love dark areas or burn some coconut husk. Oh, coconut, girl, I love it. She said, you in Ghana, I know you got some coconut husks lying around. I ain't got no coconut husk I can just go get, but I like where you going with this. Well, it's a coconut tree out there. I'll have to think about this. Hey, thank you. Don't be oh, girl, for them, that's not even nice. And then, that was a lie, girl. It's a lie, naturally clever. Thank you. My husband here laughing too much says, yes, it was horrible. Get that ish out, sister. Yes, please let Uber know their driver's true practice and overall. Yes, true happiness. You know I am. Good grief. The woman could have let you visit the restaurant so that you could, clean the poop off. No customer service. So she said, I'm sorry. I looked at her like, you know what? I hope you gave the Uber driver 1 star. Oh, I want to see this. Is why I want to come back and say, well, I got to report his ad. But you know what? I was like, oh, he going to say, she just saying that because she mad because I reported her. I said, you know what? You're right. Yeah. That's exactly it. So, you know what? That's a shame. It was a night. It was a night. Shame when it was up. Right? Lisa Reed, my 10-year-old granddaughter is with me today. Jamila said, hello, you're very beautiful. She hopes to meet you. Oh, mommy, Darcy, I love you. Wow, those mother truckers got you today. Says, yes, tomorrow's a new day. Have a great great evening. You know what? It was actually, when I think about it, it was a great day. Oh, no. But wait. Oh, no. Signs. I forgot. This is late night. You know, this late, you might as well hear the rest. I forgot to tell you this part. No, because this is great. Because the goddamn Clark Kent mother effer done took us to, and then he reported me, okay? Get to East Lake Gone, get shit on by the bird. With the store that they follow you around, which is their custom. They don't speak no goddamn tree, because they ain't Ghanaian like that. Get back out, get in the taxi finally. Oh, then Kwame approaches two people. One look at him like his shit do stink and like he doodle on the shoe, and the other one wasn't Chale no more. Then we find the goddamn, oh, wait. Then we finally find a taxi. It's a broken down piece of ish car, but we get in because we tired, we beat, we done. I want to go home. He want to go home. He's like, you know what, I'm going to ride with you. And getting with this brother, and the car can't have go. So we ride and everything seemed kind of cool. Then Kwame suggests, like you should, hey, why are you taking this? You know, you can take this, and this it's in tree. But I know tree. Apparently I know tree. So they did, and I asked him, is that what you see? He said, yeah. I told him, and he said, and the guy was all mad. He had like this deep hood voice. Sounded like some goddamn gangster rapper. It was Tree though, Tree gangster. Yeah. And basically he was saying, I know, because it was in Tree, but it don't matter. You know what they say. He was like, man, I ain't go this way because it's more traffic, and this way is easier. And Kwame didn't even get the whole thing out to tell. And Kwame got quiet, and the guy looked a little thuggish to me, so I figured I should be quiet too. I'm smart now, so we got quiet. Then this little ride home, now Kwame was wrong. I'm tight, or we have to fault, did lie. It was Kwame's fault in a sense, okay? So we drive in, and I clearly see we're in our neighborhood, like I could see. We right there. Now, as we get there, but I'm relying on Kwame, because you coming home with me, because you said that you are concerned that this driver might not know my neighborhood, so you coming home. This was the whole thing. So we in the neighborhood. Now, we run close to the street, and next thing you know, we passing the damn street. And I'm looking at Kwame going, Kwame, they must know some other way. I mean, but we only 5 blocks, go down B, and then I'm looking at Kwame, and then after a while, Kwame wakes up, not really sleeping. He's wide awake. Matter of fact, I was trying to sleep, and Kwame telling me to stay up. And what the hell is Kwame problem with me sleeping? Like, I don't even understand that. She's like, every time I close my eyes, be like, don't go to sleep. What's your problem? Like, I told him, I said, why are you messing with me? I remember the day I did. I was so mad. I was trying to sleep. I'm pissed off. I get the bird, and I'm slaying, and I'm trying. And Kwame, like, and I'm like, why are you messing with my sleep? And I did. And then next thing you know, we riding, and Kwame, going down this dang street. Then Kwame says, oh, hey, all quiet and cool and shit. Hey, to Crazy Man. Hey, we're going the wrong way. And the guy went off in tree. Yeah, hey, he doing his express. It's all in tree. And you should have told me. I know exactly what he said. Basically, it was like, you should have told me. You knew I was taking, because he kept saying the station, Kaneshi Station. And I was like, damn, you know. Oh yeah, normally I would try to talk back, but I wasn't talking back today. First of all, he didn't look like the type you be talking back to. Kwame was quiet, so I took that as a cue that this was not a person you talk back to. But more than that, Kwame was wrong. Because Kwame, I knew where we were. You didn't know where we were. Like, why is we driving together if you don't know where we are? Like, Kwame was wrong, I'm telling you. So the guy was pissed. We wasn't even that damn far. So Kwame was trying to kind of talk back. So I kind of, like hit Kwame, elbow Kwame. I was like, shh, like, yo, man, you messed up already. And my mind was saying, dude, you messed up. Shut up. You wrong. Okay, you should have told him. We did go. I didn't know why you didn't see. Oh, Lord have mercy. I couldn't understand how Kwame didn't understand that you. So anyway, the guy was mad. He was talking crazy and he had the rough, like DMX type voice in that damn song that DMX did. It was that same, like, it was the same damn voice. It was like some hood shit. And so basically he was pissed, and Kwame was pissed but not acting like it, and I was quiet because I was like, as long as he get me to the front door. I'm from New York, you know when to be quiet too. I was like, yo, you know what? Hey, I told Kwame, shut up right now in my mind, like, hey, like, let's get home. So I did. So we got out the car. I said, that crazy mother effer. Oh yeah, I was talking then. You know how you jump out the car. And guess what? He turned back around. I was like, oh hell no, wait a second. I was was cursing him out. I said it loud. I kind of slammed the door. I said, that's a crazy mother effer. Like, and he turned back around, like the car was turning back around, but I thought he was coming for us, but he wasn't. He just was mad, and he was just leaving, and he probably don't even understand English that well. Like, thank God, oh God, I'm so happy at that one. That's when I used my English then. I was talking English then, wasn't I? But and that was our night. Now I forgot to end on that note. That was the whole night. And then I came in the room, and the fan don't work. The fan ain't working. It was a test. I think I passed. I don't know if I passed. Oh, Lord have mercy. It was so funny. Truth and happiness. Thank you. Yeah, gangster out of earshot. Exactly. I was like, that mother. Yes, that's what Clever says. That's what Clever I told. He don't look like someone you can talk about. I was like, you know what? Kwame's calm voice, Kwame. That's Clever. I can just imagine. Yes, like, luckily Sinclair stopped. That's right. Aggressive. Yes, that's right. That sounds more like an angry. Oh, Pitbull. Thank you. Congrats on your 15 days. Thank you, Bijou. Wow, those mother truckers. I got you. I love it. It was so funny. It was so fun. It wasn't actually. It wasn't funny at all. You passed. Eat a carrot. That's right. Won't say. Yeah. Yeah, it was a day. It was a day. It was a great day because I told about it. It was on film, so I'll never be able to forget it. And I learned some things today. I learned that I do know how to be calm because I loved it, man. You should have saw me. Once I saw him, I was like, and Kwame, I was like, ooh, yeah, just get home because he's mad and he ain't really mad at us. You'll meet somebody it ain't about you, but you don't, yeah. But it could be about you if you move the wrong way. I was like, ooh, I ain't gonna say nothing to him. I was like, Kwame, zip that shit up. Okay, Mystic, if you can laugh at situation you passed, that's right. Mystic says, yeah, you had a great day. Then I had a great day. I did. It was a great day. It was filled with laughter, joy and laughter. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about what matters to me, what I care about, and I learned that it all will pass. Tomorrow will be another wonderful day, and today and all of that was still wonderful, and yeah, I learned a lot. So I give thanks, and thank you so much. We've been on for 91. This is a whole goddamn class. I done gave a class tonight, and I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. I just stalling because I don't want to. I know the mosquitoes is coming. I already could feel them. Look at me, sweating them off. Got the window open. It's a screen, but I'm gonna be under the covers. Okay, dark light. Okay, maybe keep the lights on. Okay, I could keep the lamp lights on. Maybe that'll help me. All right, ladies, have a beautiful day. I was late, however, I feel joy it. Okay, thank you. Feel the joy, peace, and enjoy your sleep. Thank you, family. Says that you cover. Thanks for the medicine. Good laugh. That's right. You have to know when to calm and when to talk. That's right. That's right. I love y'all. Have a beautiful, blessed evening. Thank you for staying up with me. I'll report back tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna give me a fan at Malcolm, and it won't be goddamn East Legon. Love you, ladies. Have a beautiful one. Peace and blessings.